Hello, my beautiful fire signs. What? So let's get busy. I'm trying to kick out all the videos today, so let's roll with it. First out, your grounding energy for the week is grounding, right? Make sure that you are keeping yourself grounded in meditation, keeping yourself in alignment to healing and feeling, in order to make it through your rebirth and reinvention, right? And I love this very much because this is, the dolphins are in the background, right? It's learning to have fun, reinvent yourself, stay in heart chakra, really coming out of that deep dive, which is really beautiful, because you guys are actually transforming and bringing down these frequencies for the rest of the signs. And, oh, I'm sitting in goosies. So make sure that you are allowing yourself to stay in your emotions, seeing in the void, again, keeping that upbeat, high vibration, keeping yourself grounded between, again, between the earth and your emotions, because that's what gives you the balance that you need in order to connect with Gaia. Right? So grounding for you guys this week is very, very important. In staying in and bringing all this knowledge. Again, there's that cat, there you are, right? Just celebrating this reinvention, this rebirth, right? Because that is why we need to keep our shit about us. We've been dealing with a lot of shitty shit that's been going on, a lot of purging energies, a lot of negative behaviors of others, a lot of negativity just coming through with what's going on in the communities, kids going back to school, back to the masking and not masking, and it's just been very big purging frequencies, right? So it's very important, especially since you've got two grounding energies, fire signs, that you need to make sure that you are still feeling these emotions, but you are releasing them, right? And that you are grounding. Because your next one, in order for you, well, for the love, to get grounded where you need to stay in meditation for peace and serenity, there is why you are staying grounded, right? Because you're being loyal to spiritual journey in all the collective. See, we're all connected here, and it's about you bringing this frequency, this energy down, so we can all as collectives flow in this energy of balance between our emotions and not being triggered by other people's emotions. The things that are going on at work, or the things that are going on in your community, right? They're meant to be triggered in that energy, so we can do our job to come in and awaken them and give them a different perspective on how things are going, right? Because then your next card is imagine and envision, right? You went through, it's underneath your reinvention and rebirth energy. This is the manifesting card, right? So making sure that you are staying and remembering what it is that you are putting out in order to receive what you're clearing, so you can make room to be able to step into your manifestations, right? Because September 6th, we are manifesting with this new moon cycle, right? And so that gives us 6 days to continue purging, grounding, and going through rebirth of this information, right? Of our emotions, the things that we're getting and connecting with, right? In manifesting, right? So Spirit is very much telling you it's about inspiration and courage, right? Here is very much that flame has been lit, right? You're bringing, see, she's looking into this crystal ball, and here's all this flames, right, that are being ignited. It's about igniting your soul this week. Learning to observe, but not absorb other people's energies. And again, this is your manifestations, right, that are coming. So again, be careful what it is that you're putting out and purging, and making sure that you're not putting other people in judgment as well as yourself, because you are getting the information. See, and again, this cat is connecting to the fire, the passion, the ignition, right, of your soul's journey, so you can make sure that you are manifesting correctly the things that need to be manifested, so you can be the magician, right? Get rid of all the purging energy, so we can, on the next cycle, which is September 20th, we have the full moon, which will be our manifestations of what we want for the future, right? This new moon is to get us out of shadow side energy, so we can then be cleared, right, of old karma, of old bullshit, 8 of Cupsing, everything that no longer serves us for our highest and best good, so we can then step into the energy that needs to be manifested, because there's also 4-leaf clover here, right? Castle in the sky, doing everything in heart chakra energy, right? Being truthful in communication, seeing the magic, right? Manifesting transformation, right? Putting your crown on, seeing in the void, right? Being committed to journey. There's a lot of detail in these cards that I'm really noticing today, so I'm really glad I picked them for the fire signs, because your vibration has just got me in this very family flow of, yeah, I can do without that kind of shit, right? So these are very telling in the cards of where I am in my emotions and the vibration and the frequency that the fire signs are pulling in, which then will give you tears of joy and sadness. Here's that balance that we need. Again, mirror magic, right? Looking and saying your I ams. I am worthy. I am abundant. I am grateful. I am thankful for this journey, right? So this is about you filling your own cup within your sadness, right? Filling it up and finding that void where you can find some kind of higher vibration within yourself, right? And I've also noticed, yeah, see, because it's working with all the elements. She's got the 5-point star here: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So again, balance, connecting with Gaia, being grounded, meditation for the rest of this week into next week is really going to be important, because next week is when this new moon cycle comes in, right? And we need to be properly in the right vibration, because we're manifesting, well, you're manifesting for this week, which then takes us into your seasonal harvest, right? And again, we're going through a change of season. So the seeds that were planted in the summer are coming to fruition in the fall and winter time, right? So it's about realizing all the things that you've been manifesting, right? It gives you the change in progress, right? Getting out of turbulent emotions and just saying, look, I'm moving forward over here into these softer waters, right? Which gives you that balance between dark and light, right? Your shadow energy, your sadness and your happiness, right? Because you had the courage and the strength to keep moving this energy forward. And for that, I'm very grateful, because then we have your prayers and wishes, right, that are coming to fruition, which, oh, it gave me goosies again, which just explains exactly what I was just saying. Everything that we manifested in the summer, right, is what we are now starting to step into with this rebirth and reinvention, because here goes the hawk, right, taking these manifestations that we have been building within ourselves into our happiness, right? So they're taking and delivering back, right? It's about, again, the meditation, being committed to journey, making sure that this change in progress is happening, right? So you can harvest, right? For the seasonal harvest, all the manifesting that we've been doing to reinvent ourselves and go through this transformation of rebirth, right? So let's find out about your rebirth and your reinvention. Yeah, see, you're changing the situation, because you've been dealing with a lot of shitty shit, right? Deception, confusion, people not speaking correctly in our energy, right, which triggers us, and we have to bite our tongue quite a bit, I've noticed over the last 2 weeks, even for myself. Because I don't do respect or disrespect by any manner, and so it's very hard for me when someone comes in and triggers and hits my bitch flip fucking switch, right? Because then I'm just like trying to bite my tongue and still bring in peace and love and prosperity within myself without fucking burning down whoever the fuck just talked to me like that. So I understand where you are with the Seven of Swords, because it has been quite a confusion of deceptive energies, right? But again, if we look at it on the flip of that, we're all purging, we're all trying to get rid of this. And with you being as sensitive as you are, seeing in the void, trying to stay grounded during this energy in your emotions through meditation, that's how you're going to get that peace and serenity. And it's also going to be how you get that information, right? Seeing in the crystal ball, it's about the reflections of what we want reflected back to us, right? And so if we lower that energy and then we start spitting out shitty shit as well, then that's a reflection when we look at them with how they're treating us. So making sure that you are rebirthing and transforming and reinventing this energy. Like, I will only take so much shit, right, before I lose my shit. So make sure that you are clearing and saging as much as possible this week, right? And grounding your energy. Walk outside barefoot while we can still have this connection with Mother Gaia, right? Allow them to pull all that shit from the bottom of your feet and just stand there and allow the sun to beat on your third eye, and then just ground this energy and feel it, right? And then go in and do some meditation, because that's how you're going to get the information that you need for your second row here with imagining and envision, right? With inspiration and courage, seeing in the crystal ball, right? Bringing down this intuitive energy. And then that puts you in balance within your tears and your happiness, right? The sadness and the happiness. So let's find out about your connection to Mother Gaia this week. Yeah, see, because it's about your emotions. That's why the connection with Gaia is so important, to be really connecting in your emotions and letting it flow and go, right? Which is why they're saying do the deep dive in this energy, so you can be in your emotions, right? That's what the Page of Cups is new emotions, right? Allowing this energy to just keep you where you need to be for all the collectives, right? To bring down, just understanding that you're playing a big part in how all the collectives are moving into this frequency, right? So meditation for peace and serenity for this week. Yeah. It gives you the Empress energy, right? Birthing new beginnings here with the Six of Cups, right? There's that balance, that soul connection. See, it's about us, an understanding that we're all going through a transformation of spiritual journey, right? That we're not meant to be focused on material things. Right now, it's about our spiritual journey. Being committed, right? Making sure that we're seeing what's going on and understanding we're here for a bigger purpose, which is why when you put yourself in meditation for peace and serenity, why you have Empress energy, why you have the connection, again, because there it is, right? Your connection between who you are coming out of shadow side. Everybody else's bullshit's everybody else's bullshit, right? So that's beautiful energy for the fire signs. So allow yourself to bring this in. And as I just set this card down, I noticed, right? See, look at, here's all the cosmic and galactic energies that I was talking about in podcasts that I really felt for you, which is probably why I'm just sitting in a wave of goosies, and they're starting from my third eye and going all the way down my tailbone, my back. I can feel it. It's almost like somebody is just like, rubbing their it's like whatever. It's just, it's like waves of energy that are going down my body. So again, allow yourself to be in this connection, because again, that's how you're going to get this information to see in the void of your fires, passions, and desires of the things that you've been manifesting, right? Balance, equally giving and receiving energies to go through this transformation, so we can transform this Seven of Swords energy into heart chakra energy. So let's find out about your imagine and envision. Yeah, see, death and rebirth. Again, allowing yourself the purity to get out of this deceptive energy. There's that root chakra just really taking hold of all the stuff that we are purging. She's in a red dress with her swords and wearing a mask. So again, with that death and rebirth, with what it is that you're manifesting, Spirit is telling you not to be manifesting in judgment, right? To give yourself the peace and serenity, the purity, right, of going through this death and rebirth. So let's find out more, which is then going to help you manifest properly, right? Where it is that we need. Oh, and I just seen, yeah, see, because there's a skull. She's like holding on to the skeleton, right? So allow yourself, and there's a snake that's coming up the legs here. So allow yourself this transformation, right? Because it's not only best for you, but it's also bringing down these new emotions for the collective energy, which water and earth I just did before fire, and this very much goes with the flow of where you're bringing this energy down, right? Especially since you have Empress energy, you're the one bringing this down for us to birth these new emotions and step into a better place, right? So let's get one more card on this death energy, or two. So within this transformation, right, not being in root chakra, but envisioning where we want to go for the future, especially since we're in the fall winter season, right, and stepping into 2 moon cycles, an equinox, and what is the other thing that we're, oh, retrograde, fucking retrograde, that's going to shake our shit at the end of the month to make sure that we've cleared out all the shitty shit, right? So within this death and rebirth, Spirit is telling you it's the 6 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles, it's time for us to start giving back, right? In the purest form of who we are, in our energies, right? Balancing the scales of justice, right? What we put out is what we get back, especially since you're manifesting this energy and birthing it and clearing it for a Page of Cups, right? That's very important. It's also important for you to make sure that you're celebrating with soul tribe energies, right? That we're all filling each other's cups, right? For this forward movement in the purity of heart, right? So celebrate where we are in truth, in heart, in alignment, right? Let's find out about your inspiration and courage. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you're pulling your own energy. It's about stepping into the entrepreneurial energies, right, of heart chakra, the things that ignite your soul, right, which is why you have inspiration and courage, right? This is about being in balance of spiritual journey of heart chakra, seeing it in the void, right? Going through this transformation. There's a skull there as well. Going through this transformation of the things that ignite your soul, right? That make you feel good in heart chakra energy. Not wearing a mask, right? Yeah, because you're in balance now with the 2 of Pentacles. And she's also looking at this, right, in heart chakra, in balance, nurturing your own energy and bringing down and listening to the information that's coming into you, right, which is why you're seeing it in the void, right, the crystal ball. So it's allowing yourself to go through this transformation of your own ignition, your own soul's energy, your own powerful energy, right? So let's find out about the joy and sadness, the balance, because that's that 2 of Pentacles energy. with listening to the messages that are coming down, nurturing your own energy, making sure that you're giving back to yourself, as well as the collectives, which gives you balance of your emotions. Yeah, for truth, right? Because not only do we have the Page of Cups, right? New heart chakra energies manifesting, right? Which is why you have Empress energy, bringing it down and manifesting, but you're also listening, right? See, she's like listening to the sounds of the trees, the grounding energies, the flow of her emotions, right? Which is communication coming in, but your sword is down, which is beautiful, because we are not meant to have our sword up. We are meant to allow ourselves to be in our truth, right? The truth of where we are flowing in our emotions of spiritual journey. So let's get a little bit more on this Page of Swords energy. Spirit, what do we have for this Page of Swords energy for this week? Yeah, see, it's allowing you the movement. Again, because you're in balance, right? You're listening to how you're moving this forward, because it is written in the stars, right? It's part of our destiny to awaken not only ourselves, but the soul tribe energies in this lifetime, right? And there again, you got the black and the white horse. It's about spiritual journey and getting out of shadow side to move this in truth, right? Which is why, again, you have Empress energy with the Six of Cups. There's that balance, which is why you have igniting your soul with your fires, passions, and desires of the Queen of Wands, right? And keeping yourself in balance and grounding in center, right? Because you have that twice. Make sure you're grounded. But make sure you're also saging just as much. Yeah, see, because then that's what gives you victory. Bottom card, Six of Wands. Victory, celebration, which there's that energy of raising your vibrations, working through it in heart chakra energy to be able to celebrate. Again, celebration of your manifestations with your soul tribe, right? Because you were equally giving and receiving, right? In your solid commitment to go through this rebirth, right? So again, pulling down this beautiful, abundant energy that is so desperately needed for victory and seasonal harvest. What fire signs? This is beautiful energy. Maybe this is why I had to wait till Thursday to do all my videos. All right, so let's get some spirit messages here for where we need to be in this week's energy. Yeah, breathe, right? Break from beneath the water surface and soar up beyond the turquoise sea, right? It's because you have all the wisdom and the knowledge in your emotions that you need. That's beautiful. To birth it with the Empress energy. Spirit's messages for you this week is generosity. Oh, see, there is exactly why you had the Six of Pentacles, right? Giving back to soul tribe, equally giving and receiving in energies. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself, right? Because then it blocks the rest of the collectives from coming into your vibration and moving. You also have travel. Seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep into the coral, because remember, when you do your deep dive, right, allowing the collectives to come in their emotions, that's what gives you Empress energy to be able to come down and birth this energy with the Six of Cups, right? Balance. Transformation of all. I love it. So, opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you are brave enough to brave these rough seas, right? This is about the opportunities that are coming in for you through truth and clarity, because you're in balance. You've been grounding and connecting to Mother Gaia, and here comes that communication, right? Truth and clarity, and the Page of Swords, which is why you move it forward in truth and clarity of what's written in the stars already, right? Because you're in balance, because you're allowing yourself to see, to move forward in this energy this week. I love this so much for the fire signs. So much peace, so much love. Allow yourself to just stay grounded this week. Saging, right? Meditation is how you're going to bring this energy down so you can be an empress and we can birth it in heart chakra, okay? Releasing it, just breathe with all the shitty shit that's going on. Allow yourself to be in your bubble and make travel, right? Again, seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as deep diving into see the coral. Allow yourself to stay in abundant flow within yourself, knowing that everything that you're doing is for a higher purpose, because we're manifesting getting out of toxic energies and going through death and rebirth, right? For the collectives, make sure that you're celebrating where you are. Make sure you're doing your I ams. I am worthy, I am grateful, I am abundant, right? And then let's get our manifesting on. I love it. So much peace, so much love. I'll connect with you next week.